October is a pretty busy month for us artists since it's a very popular month for 31-day art challenges, the most famous being Inktober or Cringetober. I've only ever really properly done all of Inktober once back in 2020, but this year I wasn't really feeling the vibe of this list. So I thought I wouldn't be doing any challenges this year, but then I came across INKQUTOBER by Enemy of the Ink on YouTube, and I thought it's about time I did a monthly art challenge again. My first OC was Candy. She really was just Candylicious the LOL doll, and her story is heavily based on Star vs. the Forces of Evil. Not gonna lie, she literally was just a copy-paste. The only original thing about her was her story. While drawing, her face looked kinda wonky, and I think it's the expression, and I ended up squishing her face down a bit, and I'm not sure if it's better or worse, but it's something. I enjoyed drawing her like this though, especially her hair since I haven't drawn it like that in years. I'm not sure if my newest OC is my D&D OC or this one, Lux, but I just decided to draw her. I think I was on something when I made her design, cause like I made it in one try and I ate. Like that superhero outfit, I usually struggle with that, but I drew it in like 2 minutes. And I wasn't even thinking anything, I just drew and it came out like that and I was impressed with myself. I liked the lighting in this drawing and I thought it was gonna look really good, but then I made the background and something just kind of feels off. I don't know, but I like it overall. For this day, I was gonna try and use gacha, but then I realized I could also use that one game on Roblox called Catalog Avatar Creator, and I think it'd have more cool options. I've only ever used this catalog like once, so I didn't know how to do it very well, but I liked the design I made, and drawing it was pretty nice. I also think I colored in the jeans really well. And I also tried something new with the background. I don't think I've ever done stars like that before, but I tried it out, and I think it looks really nice. Now for day 4, I decided to use one of my recent favorite but also kind of new OC, Catalina. She's from the same universe as day 2's drawing, I think it was, which is Lux, who's also a superhero, and they're part of my superhero story. It's a very recent story I think I made in August. I'm still working on it though. I haven't done much except this girl and another character who's up for the next day. The closest name I can make of Catalina, her in male version was Camilo, I think. It suits her gender bent version. I don't really have much to say on this drawing. For day 5, I got another superhero OC from the same universe as the last girl. This is Lucas, and the closest female name I could find for him was Lena, but I'm not sure, and I think the way I drew this, she kind of reminds me of Elsa. I don't have much to say other than that. For day 6, I decided to draw Elwa and Luna from my story The Sun to My Moon in Regency era outfits since their original versions take place in that time, so I thought it'd be cool to do it again. Elwa's glasses aren't exactly accurate for this era, but oh well. For day 7, I decided to draw Luna as a magical girl since that's kind of what she was before, in a way.
Just like my life! In a way!
I don't know whether to add some sort of wings or not, so I added these angel-looking Pegasus wing things. I don't know what they are, they're just wings. I had no idea how to do the classic magical girl transformation scene background, so I kind of just kept adding sparkles and bubbles till it looks good. And honestly, I think I pulled it off. On day 8, I didn't know what to do for it, but then I realized, wait a minute, I have a spider OC design I drew once years ago, so that's who I'm drawing now. I didn't like how the drawing was going, so I left it alone for a few days before coming back. And once I started drawing again, I started cooking because it looks so much better than what I thought it'd be. I really like how I did her hair, and I don't know, just something about it's just so nice. On day 9, when I saw the words antennas, I immediately thought of my alien OCs. I definitely have a favorite, if you couldn't tell. I tried drawing Suni in like an upper angle, but I don't really think it worked that much. But I still like it though. She's really cute. I love her. I think I have a few mermaid OCs, but I thought of this one first. She's from a very loose story idea I had, but really it was just the characters. I think I should have chosen my other mermaid OC though, cause this one was kind of hard to draw that day. I'm not sure why. I think it was the pose and the reflections of the water, cause I've never drawn these reflection thingies before. I probably should have used a reference, huh? I didn't even bother with the sand, so I just found a random photo and slapped it on there. I should have drawn the other mermaid. For this day, I immediately thought of one of my favorite OC designs, Vivienne. She's basically just a human that has deer antlers and ears, but aren't deer-shaped. And female deers don't have horns, but who cares? It's fantasy anyway. I haven't drawn her in a while and I missed it so much. I think she's like one of my favorite OC designs ever. I really like how she turned out. So pretty! Okay, let's ignore the fact I skipped quite a few days. Anyway, usually I don't like pause OC challenges because I usually get things I don't like. Plus, I love my freedom to make whatever I want cause character design is like my fave thing to do. But this time I actually got some stuff I could work with. I didn't really like the outfit, but the rest was okay, so I count it as a win. I liked how this one turned out, especially the face. Something about it, I don't know. I think I like the liner here. For this one, I had to open Pinterest a few times because I always got a drawing for the first pin, but eventually I got an outfit that I could draw. I decided to draw Valentina, a character from my story The Sun to My Moon, who popped into my mind first. I think my favorite part about this drawing isn't even the character, but the background. I don't know, like, I like the green and blue, plus the dot things, and of course, one of my fave things, the swirly lines with butterflies and flowers, kinda gives a touch of Y2K. For this day, I actually struggled to think of something in my room worth less than $5, but then I found my plasticky flower hair clip that I wear in the summer. I've never done an object head drawing before, so I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't even draw a neck, but I think it looks weird if I did. And I gave her orange skin to match the flower cause normal human skin tone would look kinda odd. I was originally gonna do my iPad for the object, but it looked too boring. Then I had the idea to draw my keyboard piano since I had been getting a lot of piano-inspired outfits recently on Pinterest. And to add a pop of color, I added a pink ribbon on top. Now it's definitely giving coquette. I don't know if I have a comfort OC, but I do know I draw Luna the most because of her round face and eyes, making her very fun to draw, literally anywhere. On napkins, in my sketchbook, random papers, any surface. So I just decided to draw her for this day. I think this is the second time I draw her with the moon. I guess I'll just be drawing her with the moon often because that's the point. Her name is Luna, which means moon in Spanish, and she's the main character in my story, The Sun to My Moon. Anyway, I think this is one of my favorite pieces. This day I decided to draw Dorothy Cowell, an OC who belongs to Summer Rosie on Instagram and TikTok. I don't think I've drawn her since 2022. She was my favorite OC of all the Cowell sisters, and still is. I struggled with the lighting because it wasn't coming out how I wanted it to. It was kind of too light, but then I merged the layers accidentally in a different way, and it made the lighting way better than what I was doing. Anyway, I also cooked with this one. This is in my top 2 for this batch. This day, I decided to attempt drawing in Spooleek's art style because I think it's very cute and simple. I totally said her name wrong, didn't I? I decided to draw my D&D OC, Azaria, since I've been working on her lore lately and drawing her a bunch. I don't think I was able to draw in this style convincingly, but, well, I tried my best. I decided to draw Luna realistically since I'd already done so before in my sketchbook and I was able to do it pretty well. I used Laura.artzzy, I think that I'm pronouncing that right, as the reference since I think she's the closest to what Luna would look like if she were real. I was too lazy to color and shade, so I left it as a sketch. I'm never able to really draw realistically, so I've honestly given up with that and drawing it realistically in a way, but doing whatever I want. I think the drawings in my sketchbook look better though. I've never really had a proper persona before, because I always just draw me as, well, me. But before I drew myself with purple cotton candy wings, since at the time I was going through my whole sugar plum phase, it felt kind of weird, but also nice at the same time to draw myself like this again. Okay, so I didn't really watch animes. I've only ever watched a few Pokemon shows, Demon Slayer Season 1 and Season 2, and The Promised Neverland Season 1. I don't really enjoy them, just something about them feels off to me, just not engaging. I don't know. I chose Demon Slayer for this style. Yeah, I know I just said I watched it, but I did attempt My Hero Academia's art style. Let's just say it didn't go so well. This one just spoke to me, and I think I pulled it off really well. I drew Catalina in it, and I used mainly, I don't remember what her name was, but it's the butterfly girl, the pretty one. Yeah, I used her as a reference, and I think I kind of pulled off the style. Not really, but it's good enough. For day 29, I chose the Powerpuff Girls since that's a cartoon I haven't exactly really watched. I thought this would be a simple thing to do, and, well, I wasn't that wrong, but who I was gonna draw in it was difficult, okay? I attempted drawing Suni. I felt like my soul was being stared at through those eyes. Oh my god. So instead, I decided to draw Corey, and I think it looks better than the other one. I drew her ears still, even though Powerpuff characters don't have ears, but it felt wrong without them. But anyway, here it is. I don't like it. It's my least favorite out of all these drawings, but at least it's not the other one. Ugh. For day 30, it was OCs in Halloween costumes. And at first, I was gonna draw Elwa as Aang, and I think I was gonna do Luna as Katara or Yue. I think Yue would have made more sense. I changed my mind because I'm still going through my Catalina and Lucas brain rot, so I decided to draw them instead, and I think I chose Catalina to dress up as Starfire because, I mean, they both have pink hair and fire power, so I always think people would confuse them, but seeing her in Starfire's outfit, they're not that similar after all, but I feel like people would still confuse them. And since she's Starfire, I decided to draw Lucas as Nightwing. You can definitely not confuse those two because, well, they are really different. My last drawing! Yay! Oh my god. Now we're back kind of at the start, cause this is my first OC, Candy, but now this is her revamped version. So I haven't really worked on this revamped version too much, but her new name is Catherine, not Candy or Candylicious, and I have changed her looks cause we are not doing any copy paste anymore. I've kept her hair pink because I feel like if she didn't have pink hair, I don't know who she'd be. And I kept the fairy stuff, except no sugar plum fairies anymore because I feel like I was drawing myself into a corner with that one because I don't really understand sugar plum fairies that much. They never even wore when I did draw them like that. I really like her new redesign that I've been doing for a while. I think she's pretty, she still has the same essence, and I enjoyed this drawing of her. I think she looks really pretty. And I added some lighting to not make it so boring because the background was kind of not contrasting enough with her. So I decided to make her darker and add some cool lighting because I love me some good lighting. And I think I fixed it right up and the contrast is really good, and I think this is a nice drawing, a nice ending. 5 art blocks, 1 midterm, and many unmotivated days later, I did it. I finished. Well, mostly. I may have skipped 7 prompts, but I'm still proud of myself. I haven't done a full month art challenge since 2020. The most prompts I ever got done the past few years has been like 2. So I think I did great. Plus, usually I only have a few finished drawings every month, but now I have 24, not including that Powerpuff one. That one, we don't talk about that one. Anyway, I hope you guys liked this video. Thank you, Enemy of the Ink, for making this really nice list, but I don't think I'm ever gonna do a 31-day art challenge again. Oh my god. Then again, that's what my next video is. What am I getting myself into? Well, if you liked my art, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye!